Hey there guys, it's Breno and I've got another Steve's Carts 2 tutorial, and what we're going to be working on is recently I've built in my world. It's the woodcutting cart basically. So we're going to go with the standard setup of an advanced detector rail with then some tracks around, and make sure we leave a space here. So we're going to go along as long as you want really, so that'll do. Go for a small one for tutorial purposes, like so, and that one can go. And then we're going to get to building our cart. Oh, that's actually wrong. That should be there and there. Snap that in place. Like I said, hope you, well, like I'm going to say, hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Up to 32 subscribers now, and I've noticed the Steve's carts are doing good, so why not go and do it? Okay, so we're going to have a cargo manager here, a filter here. Is that right? No, it has to be this way, doesn't it? And that comes out here, and then this is on the Gold Farm Whale 2 for the FTB Creative Series. Right, now we're going to get into the cart assembly, and because we're in creative, we're going to put these here and put our modulars here and get rid of that and the cart assembly, and then we're going to search for creative. If you're in a creative world, it's basically an upgrade, and then you just pop him on the side like so. Then you can click in here. We're going to have a reinforced hull. Now basically the reinforced hull allows you to have more modular capacity, more modular complexity cap, more engines, and then add-ons. Add-ons you can have, which are like you can have it to chunk load for you, so it'll load basically wherever it is. So we're going to have a compact solar engine and a coal engine, which should go at the back, and then we're going to see what we can have as storage. Can we have top chests, or can we have side chests? Now I don't think we'll be allowed to add the side chest, so let's go have the top chest. Now let's go and have a look. If we go chunk, I think it's chunk, we can have a chunk loader add-on. Give me a chunk, please. Why not giving me a chunk? Oh, don't freeze. I think it's going to crash because I right clicked it. Oh, maybe not. Actually, I think we can just do it this way. We just type chunk and go get a chunk loader. Now basically what the chunk loader will do on the cart itself, it's an add-on. We can then go and basically this will chunk load the cart. So we got a tool there, which is the wood cutter. We got our engine, a compact solar engine, which will basically be a solar panel, and we got a coal engine. Now basically what the coal engine will do is it will use coal. This can be any size you want. I have 3 of these farms in my world now, to produce wood and saplings. I might show you a little bit of that. So we got add-ons, which is trunk loader. Now I believe if we go to the items subsets, no, it's not built. Creative tabs, Steve's carts, blocks. You can have cart deploys. You can have a load of upgrades in here. I'll just experiment with them, to be honest with you. No, we don't want that. Let's go into creative. Onto this one, Steve's carts. Now I'm looking for, see, you got blue, yeah, I'm looking for the painting mod. I forgot what it's called. When I find it, I'll let you know. Where is it? Ah, there it is, colorizer. Now the colorizer basically allows you to color the cart. Okay, so we're going to assemble the cart. Now because we're in creative, we'll get this straight away with no cost. We're going to put our cart down straight on the advanced detector. We're going to click on him, and then we can colorize. You can see we're changing the color. See how the cart's changed colour? You can disable that and disable that. Now we're going to go for a straight. See how the cart's changed colour? It's gone to purple now. You can basically change the colour of your cart using these sliders. So that's not pink, is it? So that's you know, each changing the colour. So we can have a cyan one, which changes the colour of the cart. You know, you can play around with this, and you know, you can have it more customizable. And you've got your solars, you've got your top chest, which is the storage. Now let's go and set this cargo manager up. Let's look at so the front colour is red. So you want to go ahead and change all your colours to red. That's the first thing you need to do with the cargo manager. Pretty simple, to be honest with you. Now you see these, you got these arrows, two cart. Now we're going to change these. This one's going to be the engine slot. Now this one's going to be the storage slot, and then here we're going to have the sapling slots. We're also going to do some things with the cart, which we'll set up in a minute. I've just gone past. Can I click that one to go back? Yes, I can. Now, if you've gone one further forward when you're clicking left click, you can just click right click and it'll go backwards. Okay, so we're going to have two cart. Now we want that from cart. Anything goes in here. This will be two cart. From cart. Okay, so that should be working now. Now we need to do some adjustments. First of all, we need to get some saplings. So let's get some oak saplings. Now oak saplings do work the best, I assure you. These don't yet work with the forestry tree breeding. Forestry tree breeding basically, you know, oh God, why didn't this let me? With forestry tree breeding, I don't want that. You can actually breed a tree with another tree to, you know, to produce more leaves, you know, less wood or whatever you know, play about with it. So we're going to put some saplings in here and the woodcutter slot. Now basically when you first start this up, you could actually, you know, have the solar engine disabled. You know, disable it for a bit. Now see how we got this chunk loader option? We can activate chunk loading. Load. Right, okay. Now for the engine, we're going to want this on low priority. I'm going to say thank you to Lego Dude once again. Now we're going to activate this guy. High priority. Activate chunk loading. So you see now it's activating the chunk loading. It's going to load its chunks. It's going to place its trees. So if we get some, I like using sulfur goo personally, added by Sorin, the developer of Zycraft. Basically what it is, it's just like bone meal, and you get it off sulfur torches. So you could have a room full of sulfur torches with some type of setup with obsidian pipes, which generates sulfur goo. Okay, now that's all done. Basically, I'm going to say, well, what happens if you've, you know, you got nowhere to put this? Well, that's pretty simple actually. What we're going to need a timer. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'm going to have a timer. Now, if I just press E and go into here and go into cheat mode, I can then go and click create a move plus and get tubes. The pneumatic tubes, there we go. Come on, load please. Pneumatic tube, there we go. And now we're going to get some barrels. Now barrels are going to be used because they can stack 64 stacks of 64. If you had an extra dimensional storage barrel upgrade, that will then go up to 1028 stacks, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Okay, so we're going to come one out. We're going to bring him out like that. We're going to go one up, bring it along, and you can also run this along the ground. Then we're going to have our barrels like so, because we're going to get We actually don't need that. I'm meant to be in creative, you douche. Give me that, because we're getting 3 resources from this. We're getting saplings, we're getting apples, and we're getting logs. Okay, because he's got nothing in there, he's actually run out of fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, well, you can have coal. If we fill this up with coal, it won't be using it as a, it'll only use it. It uses, I think it's the same, I think it's the heat it uses. No, it uses more than heat. I think it actually classes like EU, it's like 3.8 thousand. So basically that's running now. You should see it removing the leaves. Yes. Yes, so it's removing the leaves all around it. And it's just going to keep going round and farming it. What I'm going to do is wait until it starts going round to about there. And then I'll come back and then I'll show you it depositing its items into there. And then we'll go ahead and set the timer up. Set your timer up effectively for how long it takes to come round. So you can actually time it if you want to. Have it for a minute or 30 seconds. Personally, I like to about 25 seconds because it'll grab all the items out in time. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, you can see we're coming around to the part where it starts depositing its items. Now, what I've done is I've thought about this. If we come round here and we cut these down, these are going to grow, aren't they, by the time, eventually we come back around here. So, if we say to the cargo manager, when you get to this point, turn back around and go that way, surely it should get more solar power running that way rather than coming this way, because these trees are these saplings are going to have more time than these would on this side, because these have just been planted. So okay, it's depositing all its items. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and place our timer. Now I've already set up where the apples and where the saplings are going to go. So this is now going to pump them in there, and it should be fine. Now let's go and check this sapling slot. Yeah, it's got plenty of saplings, but that's what I was worrying about. I was worrying about if the saplings were going to go in the fuel slot. Now instead of them going in the fuel slot, let's go and change this. I think we can go and change it so they're all, it'll say each slide has its own slots. Okay. There we go. So that from cart to cart. So if any things go in here, there we go. It'll keep going round. You see how it goes all the way around that way? Should come back to here and turn back that way, I believe. Hope it does. Yeah, it turns back that way. That way, you're giving it more time to do stuff. Now it's got no saplings, and the saplings haven't been put there, but eventually it'll sort itself out, guys. Remember, you can make this as long as you want. You can have a massive farm. Personally, I've gone with more carts and the same size farms. You can go as big as you want. You can have them going up hills and then coming back round. Play with it. And then if you have any decent designs, go and put a video response. I will approve the video. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you can give me any tips how to make these farms better and how to use things better, or different add-ons that I would improve, anything like that, let me know, and I'll go ahead and maybe I'll do a second tutorial adding what you guys have said. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you've liked this video, click on the like button, as it greatly helps me with the channel. Basically allows more people to see the videos that I've got on here. And remember, if you're a new viewer, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Breno, and I hope you're having a nice day. See you later, guys.